Welcome back to Pentanet Stadium. It's game number 3 of our 5-game women's extravaganza today. And it's the second of our 5th place semi-finals. Earlier today, the Flames defeated the Storm 13-8. And the winner now due up to play, the winner of this game, due to play the Flames. Loser goes to play the Storm tomorrow for 5th and 7th respectively. My name's Tim Kennedy. Pleased to be back here today. And I'm joined in commentary by Demi Chinsky, assistant coach extraordinaire, women's superstar for Western Australia. Demi, thanks for joining me.
No problem, my pleasure.
So earlier this week, you in your division, I think you were in the same division as the Ice, were you this week?
Yes, Ice were our first game.
And that was a thrilling game as well, wasn't it? Went down to the wire?
Yeah, I think we ended up winning just by 1 goal, so it was a very close game.
So, and in terms of the Auckland, been watching them from afar, what's your gut feeling today heading into this one?
I haven't watched much of the other pool's game. I only watched yesterday where Stars versus Auckland.
That's a quick start there. Sophie Coram ripping a shot off the side there as it goes across the front. But the Auckland sides, you know, they're always a tough side, the Kiwi sides. You, I think, had Waikato in your division,
Yeah.
Tough side.
Yeah, New Zealand's always super strong. They're very aggressive while they're playing, which is always good.
As you can see there, the Ice just getting the ball, getting into the game nice and early. Sophie Coram ripping the ball out there for the Ice. Drawing some players. The Auckland defence seems to be fairly active and on their toes nice and early as Coram just takes the ball out of the fan, kicks it across the top, rips the shot low. That's a tremendous finish there from Imogen Hall.
Nice shot there.
Powerful shot bottom left, wasn't it? Yeah, the Ice, you know, what sort of players stand out to you on this Ice roster?
Trying to think of the numbers.
Imogen Hall's obviously had a pretty good week for them. Jade Paris has shone from time to time. I've seen Mia Haynes and Sophie Coram have also managed to snag a few goals this week. Did you find that there was sort of individuals or just the Ice teamwork was pretty good? Like there were a number of offensive threats that they had.
I felt like individually they were all quite strong, but they worked very well as a team, which brought them all together. Their midfielders were very quick and very strong through that midfield as well, which made it very hard for us when we were playing them.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game, this one. As you say, Auckland, the New Zealand sides are always tough, and Auckland this week. So they claimed 3rd spot. They were tied with the Storm and the Lightning, but took 3rd spot based on goal difference. They came into this game with a record of 1 win and 3 losses. They probably unlucky not to be 2-2. So they lost probably the game of the tournament with the Lightning scoring 2 goals in the last 20 seconds to pinch that win, creating that 3-way tie. The Ice, of course, 1 win, 3 losses as well. Finished just below your girls, the Flames, in pool number B. As Auckland look to try and press it, they're going to get an early shot off, and that's a really nice save there from Holly Austin. Stepped out and got a really good piece of that one. As Monique Kaur for Auckland. She's going to get another opportunity here. Going to be setting up and asking a little bit of Holly Austin from the Williamstown Women's Lacrosse Club. First time we're calling a Victorian girls side today. Big shout out to all of you over there in Victoria. Kaur just dispossessed of the ball as she's looked to try and come in from the free position shot. How have your girls found the week this week?
I think very tiring, mainly because of the weather. It's been really hot for them to keep it up, but they've really enjoyed it, which has been good to see. They've found it a lot harder than what they thought they would have.
Cool, with the ball back rolls out. Great crash there from the Ice defence as the ball spills out. In dispute at the moment as the Ice look to try and apply some pressure to see if they can get the ball out. And they do early as they look to get out on the clear. Apologies in advance. We are in a fantastic venue here, but from a commentary perspective, we are a long way back. As Hall applying some of that trademark Eltham pressure in the bottom left, but it's not enough. As Francesca Boy looks to clear the ball for Auckland. Yeah, and the ground's also been a point of talk this week as well, hasn't it, Demi? It plays really hard all week.
Yeah, definitely.
Have the girls had to really be conscious, or from a coaching perspective, had you had to talk about how you shoot on a ground like this?
We had to go through it a bit, but there's not much that the girls can adjust to here. It's more passing. If they miss the pass, the ball's really likely to bounce out of the field. With shooting, we had a couple go way over. But
It's not very forgiving, is it? The minute you miss that ball, it runs, and it runs quite a bit.
yeah, definitely. It's hard to keep up with it.
Steps on the inside, rips that one across the front there. That's Sophie Coram. Sophie Coram figuring early in this game. Hello out there to wherever you are. If you're stuck at work, give us a shout out. Let us know where you are. Don't get caught. Don't let the boss catch you. It's not a public holiday here in Perth today. We understand it may be in other places around the country today. So wherever you are tuning in, you are watching the Australian Lacrosse Network. It's the Ice taking on Auckland. Ball dribbles just around at X. Mia Haynes steps the corner, rips that one high. That's a powerful dodge from X. Takes on one would-be defender, splits the middle, rips that, sells some candy low, rips that one high. That's a powerful move, isn't it, Demi?
Yeah, that was a nice shot. Nice little roll around the goal circle there. It's good to see.
Of course, this tournament really interesting. Of course, you know, unable to have this tournament for the last couple of years. So, you know, has it been challenging with, you know, having usually you have your older statesmen to fall back on who have been here before and played at this level. Has it been a challenge having a team effectively of first-timers to deal with?
Oh, big time. The girls had no idea. We were probably a bit lucky since it's in Perth with our Perth team, but so we didn't have to travel or anything, but it's definitely been a huge difference compared to all the other years.
Of course, coming through, when you came through, were you a Flame or on the Stars? Which side were you on?
I was on the Flames.
You were on the Flames, so you've managed to hold true, have you?
Yeah, I said I really want to coach Flames, not Stars. Sorry, Stars.
Is there a nice little rivalry between the teams?
Usually there is, but there hasn't really been this year. Especially with the pools, we haven't even been able to verse them, so it's not been as much of a rivalry as usual.
Ava Gaddy turning on the Jets. Got afterburners, dodges 2 or 3 would-be defenders, gets into some space. She can get through, she's got a chance there, but she can't. Good last-minute defence, desperation defence from the ice as the ball kicks around. Ava Gaddy's certainly been a standout so far for Auckland this week. She's one of the captains. Gemma McCall, number 3, another one here with the ball, another one to watch. Ring-a-ding-ding, puts that one up off the noggin of Holly Austin. That's her second save of the day. Ball bouncing around in dispute at the moment. Auckland with the ball, steps on the inside. It's Alicia Deans through the middle, over the top to Gaddy. Gaddy rips the shot, another save from Austin. Goalkeeping has been particularly important this week. As you saw in your last game, goalkeeper was unbelievable. I think we counted 24 saves up here, which is ridiculous.
Wow. Yeah, goalkeepers can make the biggest difference in a game.
As Ava Gaddy steps the corner there, a bit of a breakdown in the ice defence, giving her plenty of room to come that corner. And Ava Gaddy steps the corner uncontested, makes no mistake putting that one by Holly Austin. And Auckland score there probably an important first goal. You know, you guys jumped out to a nice handy lead in your game. Just how important is it to sort of get that first one on the board for the girls and calm their nerves a little bit?
I feel like it's the most important thing, just to get a couple or just one goal at least at the start, just so they know that they can do it, and you can keep using that to their, to get into their head a little bit, let them know that they've got this.
The ball's up in the air there, flicks forward. McCall's got a bead on it but can't quite corral it. Imogen Hall coming over the top. Takes possession of it. Opening goal scorer. Rips one from the outside. Terrific save. Another shot. 2 shots in a blink of an eye from the ice. Defence more than up to it. Ball's continuing to just dribble around at the moment. Ice are going to get an opportunity here. Looking to try and press. Sophie Coram Steps the corner. Kicks it back through the inside. Over to Olivia Thompson. Thompson with the ball high, just high north of the fan at the moment. Defensively, the Blues applying a little bit of pressure early, Demi.
Yeah, they are. They're looking pretty good out there.
Ice don't seem to be getting a much free time to settle at the moment.
Yeah, that's the thing about New Zealand teams, though. They're very, very aggressive in their defence, and they're always on top of the ball, on top of the players.
As you can see right on cue there, Gemma McCall forces the turnover as the ball presses into attack. Steps through a couple of defenders, changes hands. Riggedy ding, puts that one off the top of the pipe. What a finish there from Gemma McCall. Some serious power on that. Puts it into the top right. As we see, just a quick stick check. I'd be having a look at that one too, Demi, just quietly.
That was an amazing shot. That was impressive.
Stings the top right-hand corner. And we are back on level pegging here. 2 goals apiece. I feel like the Ice have sort of been able to control the ball. They've had probably the dominated possession early in this game, but they just, again, haven't probably gotten the reward they're looking for. Just as you said earlier, the Auckland defence is coming over the top of them at the moment and just working their way back into the game. Bit of individual brilliance there from McCall and Gatti.
Yeah, I feel like Auckland's also getting a lot of quick shots, whereas Ice are just holding possession a bit longer as well.
Yeah, a lot more of a possession game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been weird because even though the Ice have had more of the ball, Holly Austin at this end's probably had more to do in terms of making saves.
Yeah. It's a lot quicker shots.
The ball just swings across the top through the middle there. Defence crashes in on the Ice. The Ice are forcing the turnover. Auckland are going to be able to try and get out of that. Sophie Coram again, slicing and dicing through several defenders, but just puts the pass wide. It's Francesca Boyd just looking to clear there for Auckland. She's had a really good week for the Blues. Just pushed out, a little nudge out of bounds there. Quick restart, smart play from McCall. On the far side, looking to be closed down by Gemmell. Bit of a nudge, McCall with the ball there. She goes quickly again, catches the Ice, but they recover nicely. So we get settled here into an offensive set, 6 on 6. Throws a split dodge, steps on the inside, loses possession of the ball though. Austin scoops that one up. Looks for the quick clear. It gets past. The Ice have got the number advantage, so they're going to want to make sure they pick it up. The Ice have come away with it, though. This is Alicia Deans. Rolls into the inside there, dispossessed. Ball hits the deck. The Ice are going to get a shot there. Deans lining up there from the hash. She's going to get a shot off here. Rips the shot. Great save, but there's another whistle. She looks like she's going to come back again. As you see the Ice just lighting up. Dean's going to go back. Great save. Going to have to do it a second time. Rips the shot. Pops that low too. Another great save there in the Auckland cage. Made to do the work on the first time, but then he gets a second shot and meets the ball nice and low. Takes that step out, which is important, but isn't out yet. Turn it over on the clear. As you say, no, it is nice and warm out there. Do you think that plays an impact as these games wear on, Demi?
Definitely. It's just the build-up of days and it just getting hotter. It makes them a lot more tired for the girls.
Steps the corner, ring-a-ding-ding, puts that one off the pipe. So they look to try and go again. They're going to reload. Just bringing the ball back in on the far side there. That's Imogen Hall. She was opened the goal scoring today from the Eltham Lacrosse Club. Hello to all the Panthers out there. If you are tuning in, this is the 5th place semi-final between the Ice from Victoria and the Auckland Blues. Ball back rolls, dispossessed. Tries to dodge into 3 players. Going to get another opportunity. Hall just pulled out of the fan a little bit, so not going to get it all on her own terms. As the clock just comes on here, 2-2 here in the last 30 seconds here at Pentanet Stadium. Steps on the inside here, the ball with Millie Smith. Hits the deck, picked up by Mia Haynes. Ice looking to try and press. We've got 8 seconds to go in the quarter, or thereabouts. Coram cutting through the middle there, taking on the defender and the time. Great defence there. Gets a really nice piece there, Francesca Boy. And that is quarter time here at Pentanet Stadium. And the Ice and the Blues from Auckland tied at 2 apiece in this 5th place semi-final. Goal scorers for the Ice, Mia Haynes and Imogen Smith. And for Auckland, it is Gemma McCall and Ava Gatti. Demi, what did you make of that first quarter?
I can tell it's going to be a tough game going 2 apiece. I found Auckland was very quick with the ball, whereas Ice was more settled. So it can work either way, but I guess we'll find out how it goes in the next quarter.
Yeah, the Ice certainly seemed to dominate possession, but the Blues defence held relatively well. They seemed to get more luck early as the Blues were setting into the game, just kicking the ball around, bringing everybody into it, albeit, you know, Mia Haynes' goal was quite nice. A nice little dodge there, powerful move, splitting the defence from the bottom. But Auckland offensively, if they got some concerns there, they seem to rely heavily on their big 2 of Ava Gatti and Gemma McCall, don't they?
Yeah, I think so. That could be a downfall for them if Ice pick up on it and start pressing out on those 2 players. I guess that's when we find out if the other players on the team are able to step up into that position.
As you can see here on the highlights, Ava Gatti there opening the goal scoring for Auckland. And then Gemma McCall unloading a bomb. Really nice ball movement here from Auckland. Steps on the inside and then rips that one, sticks it beautifully top right. That's a fantastic goal to just make it 3-3. As the sun finally ducked behind the clouds, so it's just cooled down just a little bit here. Plenty of work to do. As we just take this opportunity to say a big thank you to our event hosts, Lacrosse Australia and the Wembley Lacrosse Club. Mandy, Ian, and the crew done a fantastic job. Done an amazing job hosting this event. These are never easy to run. Of course, our event sponsors, CH Sign and Print, lacrossegear.com.au, our event partner there, City of Joondalup. As I was saying, lacrossegear.com.au. Head out there, biggest online provider of gear in Australia. Lacrosse Australia, one of our event hosts. It's our official sponsor, Team Hawkey. Follow the great man at Team Hawkey on Instagram. As I said earlier, CH Sign and Print, Craig Hollenbury, for all of your signage needs. As we're back here in the middle. Only 4 goals that first quarter, Demi. Draws probably haven't had the impact. No one's really seemed to get a clean run out of the middle yet, have they?
No, not yet. I feel like they could be starting to get a bit tired now with the heat out there. So this could change up the game a little bit.
As the ball pushes forward again into the offensive area for the Blues, for the Ice, sorry. Oh, it puts one high, but there's a whistle, no goal. No goal. We're going to have to go again. Mia Haynes unloaded a bomb, but there was a whistle before, so the goal won't count. Goes through Malo. Fantastic save. All over that one. So just to try and clear it out here. Number of players in no rush at all. Kicks the ball across the top. It's Chloe Hunter. Charlie Hunter running the ball out for the Blues. Ellie McDonald there in support. Being harassed on the clear by Coram. Haynes, good pressure there on the ride, but good clear from Hunter. Hunter looking to press into attack. Ball loose. Hunter looks to get it back. Looks to try and get the shot off. Can't. There's a push. Back at the top. Hunter with the ball. She's going to get a shot here from the free position. You shoot him high or do you shoot it low, Demi?
Oh. Well, for this game, it's a bit tricky to see what they should do. Shooting low could bounce it too much.
Oh, there you go, right on that.
Yeah. Want to be careful with the bounce, I guess.
Zings that one up, hits the deck, pings it into the top left-hand corner.
Good shot.
That's a really nice shot. Takes full advantage there. And the Blues have skipped out. Charlie Hunter, her first goal of the game, and the Blues have skipped out to a 3-2 lead. That's their first lead of the quarter. What do the Ice need to do differently? I mean, they're getting down there, but what seems to be faltering at the moment? Because they're dominating possession, I'd feel, but they're just not getting reward for their effort at the moment, are they?
Yeah, not yet. I think they just need to calm down, like just relax a little bit. They might be a bit shaky, kind of just go back to basics, make sure they're catching, throwing, fighting for those ground balls. Just little things like that would help them out.
As we see the ball now pushing back into defence again. Just readjusting a little bit there. Ball's going to start with the Ice from the centre. Big hello to all of you that are out there. Great to see so many of you tuning in. This is the Ice and Auckland doing battle here in a battle for the 5th place playoff tomorrow. Winner of this game to take on the Flames, who had a big win. Demi, your Flames, who had a really big win this today, 13-8 over the Storm from South Australia.
Yeah, we did. That was great.
And then earlier today, the Lightning took care of the Presidents 22-3 in their first crossover game, but they will play again tomorrow in the final battle for 9th place tomorrow. That's the Lightning from South Australia. As we can just see a yellow card there to Imogen Hall. Auckland now clearing the ball. It's another bit of a nudge here. The Victorians play a physical style, don't they?
Yeah, definitely. But same with Auckland, though, which makes them such good competitors.
Ava Gaddy there, streaks through the middle there, looks to try and go through. Manages the back roll. Zing puts that one in. That's Ava Gatti. That's her second goal of the game. Just incredible poise there, wasn't it, to just cut that one back and slot their way through.
Yeah, she kept very calm with that one.
And Auckland have now scored 4 on the trot after the Ice opened the scoring there. We've got 10 minutes to go here in this second quarter. This is game 3 of our 5-game set for today. In the middle for the draw, important draw here for the Ice. They've done all right in the middle. They seem to come up with it as they do again. Mia Haynes, just offensively, just need to try and find something, get something going, see if they can work their way through this Auckland defence. Goes to rip the shot there, nicely picked up Got a player down there just off the back. Clock's been stopped. I think that's Jade Paris getting up. She's okay. Just checking to make sure that she's all right. Gemma McCall with the ball as Paris just limps off the field. It's a really nice start to this game. I scored the first 2 goals if you're just joining us. Auckland have scored the last 4 goals as they push the ball, kick it forward. Ball just cuts on the inside there, rips it across the top. Mia Haynes steps on the inside, goes to rip the shot. Nice save. Looks to step the corner again. Another save. Oh, and Mia Haynes finally manages to find the ball there. That is persistent offense. Very persistent offense there from the ice. And it's incredible. That's got to be demoralising for the defence, doesn't it? You make a few good saves and just can't quite get that rebound. Is there anything more demoralising for a defence?
Feel bad for the goalie in those situations. They save 2 of the shots and the 3rd one goes in.
You see, we just try and look over on the far side. We'll try and get you the scores from the earlier games, and the boys, the Cross and the Warriors, have just finished up over on the far side. That'll be the last game of the week for the Warriors, win or lose. Of course, this morning the Phantoms beat the Stingrays 8-4 to almost certainly book a spot in the bronze medal game for the Phantoms. We will be bringing you the 5th versus 6th game tomorrow from the boys to open the day. Auckland continue to try and search for an answer there. That's Ava Gatti. Ava Gatti steps across, no goal, foot on the line. Foot on the line, on the circle there. The goal's wiped off. Unlucky there. She did everything right there, didn't she? But just towed the line right at the last second.
That was a very low-angled shot as well. That was a pretty good shot in my eyes, but
yeah,
a bit unlucky there.
No, that's right. But her body control there to be able, as you say, she's come in wrong-handed from that angle there, but managed to still contort herself and be able to get that shot off. Really impressive stuff.
It's pretty good. Just unlucky for her.
Austin tries to pick the ball up, misses it, may have missed it. No, she may have just got a piece of that. So it's going to stay Auckland's ball as Gaddy brings the ball back in for Auckland. Just getting themselves settled and established. Steps on the inside, rings out, great save from Austin. Austin stepping out, meeting the ball. That's her 4th save of the game. Not a bad little crowd here building today. Beautiful venue here. It's home of the West Perth Football Club for those who are just joining us. Home of the West Perth Football Club, or the Waffle team out here in Perth. Not uncommon to see an AFL game out here. The Eagles and the Dockers playing a pre-season game out here, such as the quality of this venue. Hats off to the fantastic work, Mandy Plummer and Ian Brown, the organising committee at the Wembley Lacrosse Club. They've done an amazing job here this week. How have you enjoyed the venue? Something a little bit different for us, Demi?
Oh, I love it here. It's quite nice. It's just very set up, very spacious. Just obviously the bouncy ground's a bit of a problem, but I can't do much about that.
Huge save there. Grace Lewis turned away. The team continues to, ice continue to press here. Big hello to all of you, wherever you are, wherever you're tuning in. Another great ball there with the Auckland defence now as they look to try and clear the ball. Auckland leading this one by a score of 4-3. Throws it back across the top. Can't go anywhere with it. Well taken. Zings that one. Oh, unreal save. I think that's Anna Green. Anyone over in from Auckland who's tuning in, let us know. I think that's Anna Green in the cage. She's wearing a training singlet over the top, so we don't know who that number 55 is on ours. Steps on the inside, pops that one low, and the Ice have tied this game up. Awesome little slide there, slipped through as Alicia Deans carves her way through the middle. And you feel that the Ice are starting to solve the riddle that is this Auckland defence?
Yeah, I think so. Looks like it.
Steps on the inside. Really nice presence of mind there to just tuck it on the inside there. Alicia Deans pulls it back out there. Really nice finish. As we are back in the middle there. Just quickly ripping through some of the highlights there from earlier in the quarter. Back in the middle, ball in dispute, team fighting for it. Big hello to wherever you are watching. If you're tuning in from New Zealand, great to see you watching. Oh, the stick's gone flying. Clock stopped. Looks like there might be a yellow card here. That's Jade Bennett taking a seat. Just collecting. I think that's Imogen Hall there as she looked to go through. Sent the stick flying. As we tick down to just under 5 minutes to go here. Kicking the ball back over to Imogen Hall on the far side. She's going to take the ball. Rips that shot high, another save all over it. It's Brewer looking to try and clear the ball out. Just fighting for it. Well picked up there. Good work from Zoe Seawright. Kicks the ball back to Emma Choi. Choi steps on the inside, draws a would-be defender, steps on the inside. Keela Roberts got just a little bit of that dispossessed. Her Auckland opponent. Thank you, Rosie Stanion. Appreciate the help there. Anna Green having a cracking game in the cage, as is Holly Austin for the Ice. Lot to like about both of these keepers. Ball just rolls into the attacking half. Turns on the afterburners. Green again, massive, another massive save. That's her 7th of the quarter. As you can see over on ground 2, the Braves and the Thunder coming out onto the field. All West Australian showdown next. Of course, a preview of tomorrow's final. So a little bit of cat and mouse, we assume, over on ground number 2. Just work to get that Cross Warriors score for you over there in Victoria. See plenty of Eltham people here, Camberwell fans no doubt tuning in, eager to know the outcome of that game. And that's another fantastic finish. Just goes the stick check here, stepped on the inside, continued to work. That's Alicia Deans, that's her 2nd goal on the trot. And she's just, Alicia Deans the last 5 minutes has single-handedly found her way through, Demi.
Yeah, she has. She's been doing really well.
I think the offensive sets at the moment, perhaps for both sides, probably not as, it seems that it lacks the overall structure. It seems to be leaning, you're getting the impression that it's more individual brilliance at the moment that seems to be, creating these opportunities for each of their respective teams.
Yeah, definitely. But I've also found that's pretty much the same with every team in this competition, or majority of the teams at the moment.
Oh, that's a smart pickup there in the middle. That's a great work from Lola Roger. With the ball, throws a split dodge. It's a little bit of a nudge. Good crowd here. Good to see a number of people coming over from the East Coast. Welcome you all back to sunny Perth after Perth shut itself off to the world for a couple of years. Been challenging times, so it's fantastic to see all of our friends from the Eastern Seaboard and, of course, New Zealand coming over here and joining us back over here in Perth. There's Gemma McCall with the ball on the baseline. She's going to take it back now. She's going to get an opportunity here. Looks like there's a couple of would-be ice defenders ready to drop and crash. Gemma McCall with the ball. Blues be keen to they need to halt the momentum a little bit, don't they?
Yeah, for sure.
Ice definitely controlling it at the moment. Gemma McCall with it, throws the split dodge in, turns on the Jets, gets on the inside, draws a player. Goes to rip it from the outside. Holly Austin all over it. Good save from Austin. Slowly starts to walk the ball up here in absolutely no rush here in the dying minute and a half of this second quarter. We've got a thriller on our hands here at the moment. The Ice leading this game. It hasn't been a trade goal for goal, has it? It's been very much a game of momentum so far, and at the moment you feel like the Ice have sort of started to seize that momentum back.
Yeah, and once the momentum switches, sometimes it's very hard to get back up there.
Auckland certainly doing their best, but they probably need a goal here to try and stem that a little bit. That's Isabella Champion with the ball. Unfortunately loses it. We've got to push. Champion's going to get out of it. She's going to get the ball back there. She's got, I think that's McCall just ahead of her. If she can find her, looks her off. Oh no, she uses her now. Draws a player, steps on the inside. McCall leading, one of the leading goal scorers here as we tick down to 30 seconds. As they just look to get themselves re-established at the moment. McCall with the ball. The great Kelly Morley just about to come onto the field now with the clock on. Kicks it across the top. Rips that one high. That's Gemma McCall to Ava Gaddy. Ava Gaddy with the finish. Really clean take. Great presence of mind to turn around there and to finish that one. And that's a nice bit of lacrosse, isn't it?
That was good. Good link up there. You could hear the coaches yelling out that she was open too. None of the girls reacted to that, and yeah.
5-5 now with the clock almost certainly on the field. Dying down in the closing seconds of this game. Big hello to wherever you are around the country and in New Zealand, watching around Australia and New Zealand. Let us know where you're watching from. Ball in the air there. So we go back in for a redraw here. 5 apiece here, just approaching half time. The Ice taking on Auckland, the Blues. Up in the air, still time for someone if they're good enough. Gaddy has front position, but the ball's being pushed out. Great pick up there. Oh, what a finish. That's Gemmell. That is a fantastic finish there through the middle. Gaddy looked like she had the run of it, but then Gemmell scooped all over that to find that right at the death knell. And that is a fantastic finish. As I was saying, Demi, there was time if someone was good enough, and they did, didn't they? They managed to snag it.
That was great to see.
Number 22, Rangi Marie Gemmell, gets the ascendancy back for the Ice here on the death throes of half-time of this second quarter. Still just a little bit of time here Gaddy's certainly talented enough. Kicks the ball forward, finds McCall, but the clock has beaten them. And that is half-time here at Pentanet Stadium. And the Ice are leading this game by a score of 6-5. Quick look at our goal scorers before we take a short break. And there for the Ice, 2 goals to Mia Haynes, 2 goals to Alicia Deans, and a single to Imogen Hall. Rangi Marie Gemmell, number 22, snagged that 6th goal for the Ice. And for Auckland, Ava Gaddy has 3. Gemma McCall has a goal and an assist. And Charlie Hunter has a goal. We're going to take, Demi and I are going to take a short break here from Pentanet Stadium. We'll be back here with the second half. You're watching the Australian Lacrosse Network. Welcome back to Pentanet Stadium here in Perth, Western Australia. You're watching the fifth place semi-final, the second fifth place semi-final between the Ice from Victoria and the Blues from Auckland. The Ice leading this one by a score of 6-5. And I'm still joined here in commentary by the legendary Demi Chinsky, assistant coach extraordinaire of the Flames, who will play the winner of this game tomorrow. I see you're madly scribbling down notes there for tomorrow's big fifth place game, Demi. What stood out at you in that first half from the teams?
Probably a couple things. Obviously, Ice are very strong. Once they get their momentum up, you can see they're fighting a lot harder for the ball. They're not dropping off now. They've still got a game to win. And then Auckland are very strong defensively and very quick in offence.
You see, and that's a perfect start there, isn't it? From the Ice. The ball squirts out the back there. And that's Alicia Deans again with her third goal of the game. Alicia Deans is having herself a day out for the Ice, and the Ice extend that to 7-5. That's just about what you, from a coach's perspective, you come out and you think, wow, you know, what have I said at half time? That's the perfect start, right?
Yeah, exactly, especially so quickly after half time. And it also always boosts the girls' momentum as well.
So we're back in the middle here. Ice leading this one 7-5. Big hello to wherever you all are around Australia and New Zealand checking in. Great to see so many of you tuning in. Of course, this is game number 3 of our 5-game set. 2 games still to go. We've got the 2 major semi-finals later today. These sides here are playing for the right to progress to the 5th place playoff, where the winner will play the Flames, the loser will play the Storm for 7th tomorrow. And from a major semi-final, and that's another goal.
Shot.
That's a nice shot, isn't it?
Yeah, that was nice. Good control on the bounce there as well. Didn't throw it too hard at the floor.
That's Grace Lewis there with her first goal of the game. And the Auckland, we're not hitting panic stations yet, but if you're Auckland, I mean, the momentum's now firmly against them, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. I know as a coach, I'd be freaking out a little bit, trying to keep calm, but got to keep sane for the girls too.
But as you said, though, this really is, particularly at this level, it's a game of momentum, isn't it? Like,
yes,
it's really
definitely
hard to get the momentum back, but once you have it, you can get on a bit of a run, can't you?
Yeah. And especially with this age group, it's very easy for them to drop their heads as soon as the other team builds momentum.
Of course, a nice mixture here that with the Victorian side. Unlike the boys' teams, the Victorian side is split. All sides go into a pot and the sides are split accordingly, which creates a nice little rivalry, clubmate on clubmate when they play each other. And it's the same with your Stars and your Flames here, Demi. Does it create an interesting dynamic at Clubland when you go back?
Yeah, I think it does. Definitely.
Of course, it is something new out here with that process being applied to the Braves and the Thunder from Western Australia for the first time. So that's a little bit weird, as I say, as a Braves guy myself. Certainly weird seeing some Wanneroo and Wembley guys running around in the blue. As you were saying, your brother playing for the Braves this week.
Yeah,
a little bit weird.
I was a bit traumatised by him playing for the Braves. Two other brothers playing for Thunder, was not used to it. But now I guess I'm barracking for the Braves.
Well, hey, look, he looks good in blue. As the Ice look to try and repel there. That's another nice shot by Ava Gaddy. But Holly Austin up to the task early here. G'day, Steve Bowen. Good to see you tuning in. One of our favourites over there in Victoria. Hello, Mandy Leeson over in New Zealand. Love having so many of you tuning in here. Welcoming you to Pentanet Stadium, home of the West Perth Football Club, about 30 kilometres north of Perth. As someone that lives south of Perth, I'm feeling every one of those kilometres every day at the moment, that's for sure. But it is a beautiful venue. As the Blues just step on the inside there, that's Charlie Hunter looking to try and add to her earlier tally. What's the call there, Demi?
I didn't see
Putting
that
you on the spot
yeah,
there.
I didn't see. It might have been a free space call there. She was going in for that shot.
Just out here on on the hash. Got an opportunity. Steps in, rips that one low. Austin up to the
Good
task.
save.
Yeah, it's a nice save. Drops down to that one really good. That's her 7th save of the game. Plenty of excitement in the crowd, which has been particularly fun. Certainly some boisterous fans who have travelled over. It's good to see all of them over here. Make sure you get down here if you're in Perth and you can manage to squeeze the time away from work. I know there's a lot of school teachers on school holidays at the moment. Make sure you get down here. Support the Wembley Lacrosse Club. $5 to get in. It is worth every penny to get into an established venue like this. And she's re-entered the crease by the looks of things. Yeah, no, that's a really good call. She was toeing the line, probably doing just a little bit close. Definitely toed the line. That's a really good call there. Blues are going to get the ball back. As I say, plenty of support here from the crowd here in the grandstand. Blues are going to get the ball back here. The ball's taken to GLE. Ball sitting there with Gemma McCall. Ice leading this one by a score 8-5. Steps on the inside. Good defence from the Ice. Excellent defence. What I'm really impressed with is Gemma McCall's ability to go the quick restart, taking full advantage, isn't she?
Yeah, I was just thinking the exact same thing. She's really good at reading when the other team's looking away or on their back foot, and then she just takes that.
Big opportunity here in the context of this game for McCall. Rips that one low.
Oh.
Great save from Austin. Loses it a little bit, but made the save. But yeah, it's an underutilised skill at this level, isn't it? The ability and the know-how to be able to pick it up and go.
Yeah. That was a good clear from the goalie there.
Hits the ball high, steps on the inside. Goes to go the shot. Great save there from Green. Just swings that just to the left. Stepped out a little bit to close the angle. We were saying in one of the earlier games today, particularly, and I think your goalkeeper this morning did a really good job of it, is the goalkeepers almost need to take a couple of steps off the line a little bit to stop that ball from bouncing as high as it does. And
Yeah. Ooh.
well, that's one way to avoid having to
Yeah.
worry about the bounce. Sophie Coram there, coming from X, drives and finishes it with precision, as you can see. Just throws the split dodge, slips in between two defenders and pops that one high over Anna Green's shoulder. And the Ice are out by 4 goals.
They're quite good at utilising that behind the goal space as well.
We are back in the middle of the field now. Domination here from the Ice at the moment. 3 goals to zip. They've blown this game wide open, leading this one by a score of 9-5. Ball just bounces wide. Haynes looking to try and collect the ball. Picks it up. Shakes and bakes on the corner there. Haynes from the Newport Ladies Lacrosse Club. Hello to all of the porters out there. Steps on the inside. Rips that shot. Great save. What's the call there?
Dangerous shot or free? Oh, it wouldn't be free space. Probably dangerous shot there. No?
Yeah, looks
Yeah,
like
dangerous
a dangerous
shot
shot
there.
there from
Yeah.
Mia Haynes. So she's got to get a yellow card and take a seat.
Ooh.
Kicks the ball back there to Anna Green. Looks to try and press the ball out as Auckland turn on the Jets. Step on the inside. Press into their attacking quarter, just over the restraining line. Into their attacking half now. Look to settle it down. That's Seawright with the ball. Zings it across the top. Oh, can't quite grab it. Hunter, she was in if she had it. Ball bounces out of bounds. And yeah, not a lot of room for error, is there? The minute you miss that ball, it's gone.
Definitely not, especially with the long passes as well. Very unlikely to get that back.
Hello there, great to see everybody online cheering. Let us know who you're going for today. Marie Hurst over there going for Auckland today. Emily Statham going for the Ice. Ball hits the deck, pushes forward. Haynes dropping the shoulder there, looking to run through a couple of defenders. Oh, stings the inside of the pipe. So it's Imogen Hall there, nails that shot.
Good placement of the shot.
Yeah,
offside the
offside
stick.
hip, yeah.
It's exactly where you want to be shooting.
Yeah, but she had, and the best part about that goal, what I liked, is I think from when she got the ball just inside the attacking half, she knew where she wanted to be.
Yeah.
And anyone in her way was going to cop it.
Yeah.
Imogen Hall there, the Eltham Panther with a goal. Zings that one home. Ice leading this one by a score of 10-5. Of course, it's an interesting age bracket. Obviously, their first taste, but under 20s coming up in a couple of years, 2024. First opportunity to look at some of these girls. As we try and do that.
What a shot.
Ava Gaddy takes it from the centre, steps two defenders, and then pops that one top right. That's Ava Gaddy's fourth goal of this game.
Very quick goal again from Auckland.
As we were saying, as I was about to say earlier though, 2024, I believe, the next under-20 World Championship. Do you expect to see some of these girls in contention for a spot in that Aussie side?
Oh, definitely. They've got so much time to improve and to learn new things, and some of them are very standout players.
The ball hits the deck. There's a really good time to goal as the Blues look to try and push forward here to see if they can eat into this deficit. Good defence there from the ice. Look to shut that down. Excellent individual play. Zings that one back across the top there. McCall with the ball. What do we have there? We're going to get an opportunity though here. Steps on the inside, brings it high. Austin with a big save. Holly Austin getting a piece of that. It's her ninth save of this game. Ball is on the deck as the sides continue to fight for it. See, we're not underway in ground number 2 yet. Austin takes the ball, but ground number 2 game about to get underway. Braves and the Thunder. West Australian Derby on the far side. As the Ice look to try and press here. We've got 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Shakes and bakes across the top there. Ball is loose. Green's going to scoop that one up and get the Blues out. She's got options there ahead if she needs it. Oh, good defence there on the ride. We've got to play it down. Looks like she's been collected on the shins. That's Gemma McCall. Looks like she's okay. Just needs to shake that off. Just run down there. It's probably where you want your team, don't you? Telling her behind, behind, behind. There's someone coming behind.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it might be a bit tricky for this age group. They may not have learnt all of that talk just yet.
I'll give you the red hot tip. Gemma McCall just learnt that.
Yeah.
She'll probably be raising that at the next team meeting. That's a lesson that you learn the hard way most of the time.
Yeah. There's only so much a coach can yell out from the sidelines as well.
Or the spectators, as we're hearing from here.
Yeah.
There's plenty of coaches in the sidelines.
Yeah.
As we can hear over here, as Jade Bennett looking to clear the ball out. On the line, there's just a push. Escorts her out. Bennett again. Auckland very adept at the quick restarts. Advantages are to be had if you're smart with that application of that rule. Champion spins around, probably outdoes herself though as the ball spins loose. Continuing to fight for it. Lola Roger sitting in front position. Ball is loose now as we tick down to 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It's been all action here. We haven't had much of a break. No timeouts. Ball on the deck. A lot of talk coming in from the stands over here to my right. Auckland continue to push. Ball hits the deck. Ice pick it up. Continue to press. Mia Haynes with the being called back as they clear it out. Looks to throw the shake and bake there. Tries to get herself into a little bit of space. Ice leading this one by a score of 10-6. Good defense there from Isabella Champion. Just gets stepped though. Haynes looks like she's starting to run downhill. We just stop the clock. Might have just copped a nick on the foot, I think. Just subbing out there. That's Francesca Boy. He's been a stud player for Auckland this year at this tournament. I think she just might have got a cut on her ankle there. Might have been a blood rule.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So they'll quickly whack a bit of tape on her and get her back out there in short order. Back rolls and dances on that far hash. Steps on the inside. Strong play from Millie Smith from Williamstown Women's Lacrosse Club. The ball here. Got a clean run here. They look like they're going to be able to shut it down fairly easily. Oh, step just in time. Looks to throw across. Has someone open on the inside. As we might have a yellow card. Yellow card here.
Oh. Oh, into the head. Looks like.
That's Charlie Hunter taking his seat with a yellow card. Big opportunity here for the Ice. Probably not a well-timed yellow card if there ever is such a thing.
Yeah, definitely not. Oh, there goes the bounce.
There's that bounce for those of you at home who are trying to see what we're talking about. You pop that one in right on the crease and that shot over the goal pipe from about 4 metres away. Big shot from the Ice there, leading by 4 steps on the inside. Coram slicing and dicing her way through.
There goes another shot from drive behind goals from Ice.
They're having a bit of luck with that, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're definitely using it to their advantage. They're obviously good at it.
I mean, likelihood if the score holds at the moment, you're likely to run into these guys tomorrow. From a Flames perspective or a future opponent, is that one of the things you're taking out of this game?
Yeah, it definitely would be. Probably get the girls to change up their defense a little bit on something like that. Can't just let them keep repeating the same things every time, for sure.
Yeah, you almost need to focus more on that. There's an emphasis on that team defense, isn't there?
Yeah.
To the extent that makes sure the slides are there and putting up that wall.
Yeah.
Particularly if they want to sort of try and dodge from X, which they obviously having quite a fair bit of success with.
Yeah, definitely.
As the ball bounces here, as we approach down now. Almost in position now for a clock on. 30 seconds to go. Almost in this quarter. Time again for one more for the Ice. If they can extend that margin. Just resetting at the moment. Ball in the middle of the field. Got Ruby Regan streaking down the side there if she wants. She looks her off. Jade Paris with the ball, steps on the inside. Loses possession. Clock about to come on. Clock is on the field now, so 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Auckland, if they can get down there quickly enough, will be looking to try and eat into this as the ball squirts out the back, and this is dangerous, but it's going to get a run on. Holly Austin steps out and recovers the ball, throws it across the middle. That's dangerous. Ball still hotly in dispute. Time here for Auckland if they can get in front and scoop it up. Ball's going to go the way of Ruby Regan for the Ice. Clock is on the field now. Regan pushing the ball. And that is...
For her to pass the ball off just then.
Yeah, probably needed to push that a little bit quicker, didn't they, from a clock perspective.
Yeah, definitely.
As was 3/4 time here at Pentanet. Take this opportunity to thank our 3 a.m. Web and IT, our broadcast, Joondalup, our event partner, as we are across Australia, of course, our long-time event partner and the event host of the National Under-15 tournament. To our official sponsor, Team Hawkey. Follow the great man from Stockport at Team Hawkey on Instagram. CH Signs and Print. are our event sponsor as well. So thank you very much to all of our team sponsors, our event sponsors. As we approach now the last quarter, Demi, been a good game so far. The Ice have had it on their terms for probably the last quarter and a half.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
where do they go to from here? What do the Blues need to do to come out and really attack this quarter?
I think they really need to connect as a team. I think what's letting them down at the moment is just it's very individual with them. It's kind of just one person running down to attack at the moment and getting the goal, which is good because they're a very quick team and they can get through. But if they link up a bit more, I reckon they could get those team goals, get a couple more in.
Yeah, they seem to be doing a lot, particularly I think Gemma McCall's has been a standout for them, and obviously Ava Gaddy with her 4 goals, she's been doing it there. Those two have been their go-to all week. Charlie Hunter's one who's shown glimpses. She scored 1 goal, has been really good. She got the yellow card there late in the third, but she's been having a big game. They're putting a lot on Anna Green at the moment, though, in the cage, aren't they, to try and slow down the Ice onslaught. And Anna Green's been stepping up to the plate, making a number of big saves, but she probably needs a little bit more help, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's doing amazing in that goal. Auckland just need to be a little bit stronger in their defence. I think if they go back to how they were at the first quarter of this game, if they lift back to that level, then they could get back up.
We're back here now for the start of the last quarter. This is game number 3 of our 5-game header. Heading into now, we've got the 2 major semi-finals coming up next. The Comets and the Stars, followed by the Fire and Waikato. 2 magnificent games to come. As the final placing games are being sorted out at the moment. Winner of this game to take on your Flames tomorrow, Demi, for 5th.
Yeah.
Loser of this game to play for 7th as the Ice. Anna Green right on cue there. Green steps up to the plate, makes a terrific save. That's her 8th save of the game. Both keepers doing a mountain of work here. Ball continued to bounce there. Kaur pushing for the ball on the far side there, being hotly defended. She's out in some space, so she can turn on the Jets and get past here, which she does, but there's a whistle and there's a push. Probably a fortuitous one for the Ice. Gives them an opportunity as the Stars just are coming onto the field now ahead of their semi-final. Kaur steps across here. She was prominent early for Auckland. Just dispossessed. Haynes gets just a little bit of a nick on that, but it's going back. Monique Kaur with the ball. Doesn't have too many options forward. She's got an advantage here if she can move it on. There's a 2-on-1 on the bottom left.
Yeah.
If she can find her, and she goes in that direction,
goes.
but just can't get the heat on it.
She gave it a go there. At least she had the right option.
Grace Lewis with the pick. Pushes the ball forward. Alicia Deans has been huge in this game for the Ice. Good effort there from Jade Bennett there. Just getting a little bit of a piece there, but just probably a little bit too much of a piece. The Stars and the Comets now are out on the paddock. Just going to start their warm-ups ahead of their big game. Big rip from the outside there. That's Imogen Hall. Swings the ball across the top there. Jade Bennett looking to clear the ball for the Blues. Throws the ball up ahead. Gaddy out in advance. Turns on the Jets. Got an opportunity here. Slips on the inside. Rips that one past. Bottom
Good
left.
Shot.
That's a huge goal for the Blues. And if you are the Blues right now, big Blues supporters back home, that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Hopefully that lifts their momentum for them now.
Cuts the margin to 4 with 12 and a half minutes to go in this one. Nice crowd building here. Just on our right here. Nice little crowd. Nice crowd as well on the far side with the game underway over there. The Braves and the Thunder. Still looking to close out some of the scores. from earlier games. Southern Cross defeating the Warriors by a score of 10-6. Rips that one low. That's a great answer there.
Very quick goal. That was nice to see.
Yeah, Mia Haynes, that's her third goal of the game. Just turned on the Jets, didn't she? Got into smoking space. Yeah, it's a nice finish there. It's exactly what the doctor ordered there, just to try and get themselves a little bit of time and space there and to obviously answer the effort.
Yeah, she's doing very well off that the circle on that attack side. She's picking up the ball a lot of the times, going for that goal. She's doing really well.
The Ice extend that margin back out to 5 with 11 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this one. Again, a big hello to all of you out there who are watching on Facebook and on our YouTube channel as well. All of you over there across the ditch and in Victoria. Got 2 more big games coming at you later this afternoon. Comets taking on the Stars in the next game, and then the last game to close out the day is going to be the Fire and Waikato. Step through the inside, draw contact.
I was waiting for a shot there.
Yeah, Hunter. She's been impressive today.
Good look.
So we've got a whistle here. So we've got a yellow card here. That could be quite fortuitous for the Blues. It's what they're after. As we just wait and see who's taking a seat here. Was that for a dangerous shot, was it?
That was for hit into the head, looks like. She doesn't look too happy over there on the side.
No, that was Lola Roger taking a seat there.
Yeah.
Must have been contact with the head. So there we go, yellow card. That's definitely not what Auckland needed as they continue to try and press their way back into this game, down by 5. 10 minutes to go in this game. A little bit of a nudge there. Slide offside by the looks of things.
Ooh.
There's someone on the ground there as a number of players come in just to see if she's okay. Just got absolutely run over there. Imogen Hall going through. The player still down. Just coming back to her feet. Just some physical lacrosse both ways there. Credit to her for holding her ground there. And Imogen Hall, though, playing good lacrosse as well, trying to come through and create that space. Just bringing a player on at the moment to replace her. She goes off. Walking off under her own power, which is good. That's Samantha Corse-Scott just coming off the field. Auckland are going to get the ball back here. Need to push though. Clock is firmly against them. Gemma McCall with the ball. A lot of work in front of them to do. Kicks the ball over the cross. Hunter puts the head down. Gets through the inside, runs through 3 defenders, gets a bit of space. Oh no, does all the work. Nice save from Austin there, holding her ground.
Way to get through the players though, just the shot didn't come off.
That's her 11th save of the game. Haynes coming back the other way. This could be the dagger.
Oh, it was a call there.
Gemma McCall jumping in the way there and taking a piece. Looks like Haynes, though, is going to get an opportunity here from the centre hash. With the ball, winds up, rips that, puts it ring-a-ding-ding, puts it off the inside of the pipe. Ball bouncing towards the line, kept in. It's going to stay the ice ball, though. Looks to try and apply the pressure. Desperate defence here from Auckland, though. Coram, though, is going to get an opportunity to extend this margin out to 6. Ice looking for their second win of the week, as are the Blues. Rips that shot, gets a good piece, ball loose, picked up now by the, looks like it's just popping out in the back there, goes and puts one over the top. Grace Lewis there with the ball, as the ball beats her to the end line.
Lucky they had someone behind to back up though, that's good.
The Ice there still looking to try and press here, looking to try and close this. More importantly though, taking time off the clock as we're down to 7 minutes and 43 seconds here in this final quarter. Ice looking to try and press the corner. And you are just tuning in, you are watching the semi-final for the 5th place between the Ice from Victoria and Auckland. Ball on the deck now, hotly contested, teams fighting for it. Auckland need to get this ball if they're any chance to get their way back into this game, and it goes their way.
Oh, good
Kicks
look.
the ball forward. Lola Rogers got some space. Steps on the inside, got a player free on the left if she can find her. She's got Sylvie Brewer over here on the left, kicks it back across the top. Goes that way now, Brewer just misses it, but it's going to run. Nice scoop up, but just can't get
So
enough.
close.
Good bit of desperation, wasn't there?
Yeah, that was good of her to give that a go.
Brings the ball back in. Ice throw the ball high across the top. Slices through 2 defenders. Goes into the, enters the fan, but there's contact, there's a push. Looks like she's going to get an opportunity here. That's Grace Lewis, scored in the 3rd quarter for the Ice. Goes to rip the shot, gets a piece, bounces right. Good defence from Auckland, from the Blues. Collected by Bennett. Bennett turns on the afterburners, tries to get herself into some space. Steps around a would-be defender. Haynes looking to try and get a piece as well as Bennett steps back across to the inside. Kicks the ball back. Steps back through, tries to cut through, probably trying to do too much there. McCall was never getting through that gap. But desperate times, though, as the ball bounces around, still in dispute. Great pick up there from McDonald. Pushes the ball. Another great save there from Holmes. Kicks the ball forward. It's Jade Paris with the ball. Under pressure at the moment, towing the line. Takes the ball to X the Ice. Seem to be looking to try and kill this game. 4.5 minutes to go, leading by 5. Steps around, looks around, looking for some players. Coram with the ball. Slices from X. Steps the corner. Auckland send the double team. Ball loose in the middle of the fan. Bennett again. Bennett's doing a mountain of work, isn't she, trying to clear this ball for Auckland?
Yeah, definitely. She's getting good ground balls though.
Rips it across the front. McCall again, desperately trying to get on the inside. Looks to try and, tried to make something out of nothing.
Yeah. Probably could have tried coming around the goal circle to get a better angle, but...
Yeah, she's obviously a right-hander. Would have tried to get into that preferred right, come around the bottom and hit that way. Brings the ball around, tiptoes on the inside. McCall, great save from Austin. Shuts that one down. She's had a cracking second half.
Yeah. Solid goalie work.
Kicks the ball across the front to Austin. Austin looking to move the ball, see some options on the far side. Going to want to get it or it's going to get away from him. And it's the classic,
bounce.
it's the second bounce, isn't it?
Yeah.
The first one just bobs up, but then the ball
Yeah.
gets that spin on it.
Yeah.
If you don't catch it before the second bounce, it is gone.
It is awful to play on, you can tell.
Well, it encourages slick stick skills, doesn't it? 'Cause
Oh,
if
yeah,
you miss it,
definitely.
you're gone.
Yeah. I think a lot of the girls would have learned a good lesson just from that.
So
what
we've got
happened
someone
here?
on the deck over here, just to our left. Game getting a little bit physical here in the waning minutes. 2.5 minutes to go. Up by 5. The ice as the Blues look to try and cut into that. Good defense there. Ball loose, picks it up, slips inside one would-be defender. And we are off to the races. Pushes the ball forward. That is tremendous defense there from Keela Roberts. Punches the ball forward to Olivia Thompson. Thompson with the ball. She's got Coram at X if she can find her. Goes for the shot across to Roberts. Roberts steps inside, pings and puts that one high.
That was a great link up.
That was a terrific pass, wasn't it?
Yeah. Great look, great shot.
She
Worked
has fed
perfectly.
that through no less than 3 Auckland defenders. And we are gone on this one. They're the ice, for want of a better term, icing this game. That's why I get paid the big bucks. Up by 6 now with a minute 50 to go. The ball back in the middle now, and it looks like the ice from Victoria will be heading into the 5th place playoff tomorrow, where they will meet your Flames. A couple of team names of contrast there, isn't it? The Flames against the ice.
Yeah, for sure.
Will the ice douse the Flames, or will the Flames melt the ice? We've got some fun with that. It's going to be quite a corny night at ALN Central.
I bet.
There's the ball now into attack. Ice just looking to close this one out. Ball on the deck. The sides continue to push for him. Coram fighting for it on the far side. Plays on there quickly, steps on the inside, well closed down there by the Blues, but they're not going to be able to eat into this unless they get it back. Oh, unleashes.
What a rip.
That's a great rip, isn't it?
Yeah. It's good to see these younger girls giving it a bit of power into their shots.
Well, that's what we've seen, particularly at Women's World Cup, haven't we? That, power in the shot is going to become an incredible thing. And you see, some of the elite in the world, in the women's world, they're able to ping corners with some serious power these days.
Yeah, makes a huge difference.
Rips the shot, goes wide. Ice continuing to press now to finish this one off now as we approach a minute to go in this game. Ball pops forward here. Gaddy pushing desperately to try and add to her total of 4 goals. Good check from Gaddy. Ball hits the deck. Continuing to fight for it. It's going to stream out and beat them all. Ball's going to stay ice though. 50 seconds to go in this game. Who's been your player of the game for the ice, Demi?
Probably Mia Haynes, to be honest. She's really impressed me with her circle work, her shooting, just in general. She was very good at linking up her teammates and everything. It's been good to watch.
Yeah, and for the Blues, I think Ava Gaddy's obviously done a mountain of work. I think they've lent on Gemma McCall and Ava Gaddy quite a bit.
Yeah.
Though for a different name for them, I was impressed with the game of Charlie Hunter, number 13.
Ah, yeah.
She's done quite well. And
Yeah,
also,
she has.
well, also Jade Bennett as well, number 2 in defence, clearing the ball with some real run. Holly Austin got a fair piece of it in the second half, didn't she?
Oh, yeah.
She had a few saves. She's up to 13 by our count.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with both the goalies today, actually. It's really good to see young goalies just smashing it out there.
You see, kicked on, as you see Gaddy there stepping, pressing forward, and another big save there from Austin. McCall kicks it across, looks for Gaddy, ball on the deck. They continue to fight for it. That's a great save there from Austin. Austin with the ball now. Looking to ice it, and that's the game.
Time.
That's the game. That's full time here in the 3rd game of the day. as the Ice secure their second win of the week. Take down the Blues from Auckland by a final score of 13-7. The Ice will now go and play the Flames in the 5th place game tomorrow. And Auckland will take on the Storm for 7th. That's
correct.
right. Sorry, a lot of games today. Of course, Lightning playing the Presidents again for 9th place tomorrow. Great game by the Ice there. Fantastic effort. Great endeavour shown by the Blues all day. And, you know, it looked like for a while there early in the second that Auckland were starting to take control, jumped out to a 4-2 lead. But from there, it was all the Ice, Demi. They really took control of the game, didn't they?
Yeah, it was pretty much from that point. Ice just got in front and kept in front.
Nice spread of goals there. As you can see, Mia Haynes with 3, Alicia Deans with 3, Imogen Hall with a couple, Sophie Coram with a couple as well, Grace Lewis. Gemmell had herself a cracker. That was a real backbreaker just on half-time there to give them a 6-5 lead, and Keela Roberts as well with a single. Ava Gatti had a tremendous game for Auckland. She had 5 goals. Gemma McCall had a goal. Charlie Hunter had a goal. But no, a really fantastic game for both sides. As the sides just come in to just wrap that up there. But look, as we sign off here from our 3rd game, big thank you to all of our event sponsors again, Lacrosse Australia, our event partner, Wembley Lacrosse Club, our hosts. Jump online, go to the Wembley Lacrosse Club, check out their Facebook page, secret silent auctions and other things there in place. So thank you very much to both of those guys. Our event sponsors, CH Signs and lacrossegear.com.au. Official sponsor, #Team Hawkey. Not to mention, of course, our broadcast partners, 3am Web and IT, and Kennedy Vinchulo Solicitors. Alongside our venue sponsor, Pentanet Stadium, and finally our event partner, the City of Joondalup. Well, Demi, thank you very much for that. Hope you had fun.
Yeah, I did. It was interesting to watch from this viewpoint. It was great. Thank you.
No, thank you very much, and good luck tomorrow anyway. Best of luck.
Thank you so
And
much.
enjoy your off-season. I'm sure we'll see you again running around WA and back in Wanneroo soon anyway. So thank you very much for that. And big thank you to our camera crew again. Thank you to Gillian Production, as always. We might call it a day as they're just doing the MVPs before we go and sign off after I built that up. And no surprises there. Ava Gatti, the MVP for the Blues.
Well deserved.
Yeah, very much so. And the MVP now for the Ice. Just as I was doing a big wrap-up too. We'll hold it here just for all of you at home. As you can see, yeah, look at that, nailed it, didn't we? Mia Haynes,
Yeah.
MVP for the Ice. So on that note, we're going to wrap up and leave you here at Pentanet Stadium. We'll see you back here in 15 minutes for the next semi-final. My name's Tim Kennedy and you are watching the Australian Lacrosse